It's hard to believe it's been over a decade since Modern Family first hit our screens. Back then, the kids were just little, some learning to walk, others just figuring out who they were. And now, they've grown up right before our eyes. From awkward childhood moments to red carpet looks, from school plays to starring roles, the transformation is truly something to see. In this video, we're taking a look at the cast of Modern Family, then and now. How have they changed? Where are they now? And what are they up to today? Let's find out. Julie Bowen as Claire Dunphy. Let's kick things off with none other than Julie Bowen, the brilliant actress who brought the high-strung yet hilariously relatable Claire Dunphy to life on Modern Family. But long before she became the queen of suburban chaos in the Dunphy household, Julie had already carved out a solid spot in Hollywood. Back in the mid-90s, she starred in the TV movie Runaway Daughters and made a splash as Adam Sandler's love interest in Happy Gilmore in 1996. She didn't stop there. Julie lit up the screen in flicks like Multiplicity and An American Werewolf in Paris, all while making guest appearances on popular shows like Party of Five and Dawson's Creek. Her real breakthrough came in the early 2000s with her role as Carol Vesey on Ed, playing the charming and witty high school teacher that fans couldn't help but root for. But 2009 changed everything. Modern Family premiered and Julie became a household name. As Claire Dunphy, she delivered laughs, sass, and heart for 11 unforgettable seasons. Even after Modern Family wrapped in 2020, Julie kept her momentum going. She starred in comedies like Hubie Halloween and Life of the Party, embraced thrillers like The Fallout, and is set to appear in Happy Gilmore 2 in 2025, bringing her career full circle. At 55, Julie Bowen is thriving, on-screen and off. With over 2.1 million Instagram followers, she's still very much in the spotlight, continuing to charm audiences with her talent and timeless presence. Ty Burrell as Phil Dunphy. Before he stole our hearts as the goofy yet lovable Phil Dunphy on Modern Family, Ty Burrell had already laid the groundwork for a pretty diverse career. His early film roles kicked off in 2001 with appearances in Evolution and Black Hawk Down, showing off his range in both comedy and action. By the time Dawn of the Dead hit theaters in 2004, Burrell had cemented himself as a recognizable face in Hollywood. Not long after, from 2005 to 2006, he played Oliver Barnes, a well-meaning but shallow plastic surgeon, on the CBS sitcom Out of Practice. Then came a string of roles, including the lead part on Back to You from 2007 to 2008, where he flexed his comedic muscles alongside other big names. But everything changed in 2009 when Ty stepped into the shoes of Phil Dunphy. As the quirky, try-hard dad with a heart of gold, Burrell turned Phil into one of TV's most iconic sitcom characters. The role won him 2 Emmy Awards and loads of fan love during Modern Family's 11-season run. Beyond TV, he's also made waves on the big screen, with roles in The Incredible Hulk in 2008, Muppets Most Wanted in 2014, and voice work in animated favorites like Mr. Peabody and Sherman, Finding Dory, and Storks. And let's not forget he made his Broadway debut all the way back in 2000, playing Lennox in a revival of Shakespeare's Macbeth. Now, well into his late 50s, Ty Burrell continues to bring charm, warmth, and a whole lot of humor to every project he touches. Sarah Hyland as Haley Dunphy. Remember that sassy teen who made rolling her eyes into an art form? Yep, Haley Dunphy. Before she was stealing scenes on Modern Family, Sarah Hyland had already dipped her toes into showbiz. At just 6 years old, she appeared in the film Private Parts in 1997, followed by her roles in Annie in 1999 and Blind Date in 2007. But it was at 18 when she stepped into Haley's high heels in Modern Family that she truly became a household name. From 2009 to 2020, Sarah owned the screen as the bubbly, fashion-obsessed Haley. Whether it was that hilarious scene where she accidentally locks herself on the roof during a house party, or when she tearfully says goodbye to her high school sweetheart, Dylan, Hyland captured hearts with a performance that was equal parts comedic and heartfelt. Now, at 34 years old, Sarah has grown far beyond the Dunphy household. She took center stage, hosting Love Island USA from 2022 to 2023, flexed her acting chops in films like Vampire Academy in 2014, The Wedding Year in 2019, and even made a splash on Broadway, appearing in Grey Gardens and, most recently, The Great Gatsby in 2025. Oh, and with 10.8 million followers on Instagram, she's not just thriving, she's trending. Ariel Winters as Alex Dunphy. She wasn't just the brainiac of the Dunphy clan. Ariel Winters brought Alex to life with sharp wit and great confidence that stole scenes in every episode. But long before she was solving equations on Modern Family, Ariel was already making waves behind the mic and on screen. She kicked things off with guest roles in shows like ER, Bones, Monk, and Freddy. But here's the fun part. If you were a fan of Phineas and Ferb, you've definitely heard her voice. She played Gretchen in the hit Disney Channel cartoon. Then came her big break. Cast as Alex Dunphy in Modern Family, and let's be honest, she nailed the role. That mix of wit, deadpan delivery, and teen awkwardness, pure gold. But Ariel didn't stop there. She brought her talent to the big screen too, appearing in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Speed Racer, and The Chaperone. Plus, she kept the voice acting game strong with roles in Horton Hears a Who, Paranorman, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, and even as Robin in Batman The Dark Knight Returns. Now at just 27, Ariel's all grown up and rocking over 5.2 million followers on Instagram and 743,000 on TikTok. Whether she's slaying in red carpet looks or sharing her self-love journey online, she's proving there's so much more to her than her sitcom past. Nolan Gould as Luke Dunphy. Let's meet little Luke Dunphy, the lovable goofball who could melt your heart one moment and have you rolling with laughter the next. Nolan Gould brought this character to life with such innocent charm that it's hard to believe he was just 10 years old when Modern Family kicked off. Before becoming Luke, Nolan had already dipped his toes in the acting world. He made his short film debut in The McPassion and appeared in the animated live-action show Out of Jimmy's Head. He also played Sam in Disney's Space Buddies, which gave him his first taste of Hollywood. As Modern Family soared, so did Nolan's career. He landed a small part in Friends with Benefits and took the lead in the horror drama Ghoul. He popped up in the To-Do List in 2013 and then tackled a more serious role in the 2014 war drama Field of Lost Shoes. But it wasn't all films. Nolan also made a statement in Logic's emotionally powerful music video 1-800-273-8255, advocating for mental health awareness. Now at 26, Nolan's grown out of Luke's oversized hoodies and into a sharper, more mature version of himself, sporting a fashionable beard, clean style, and a vibe that screams grown up, glow up. And with a strong social media presence, 1.6 million Instagram followers, 282,000 on X, and 53,000 on TikTok, he's clearly still got fans rooting for him. Sofia Vergara as Gloria Delgado Pritchett. Before she became America's favorite fiery Colombian on Modern Family, Sofia Vergara was already a star on Latin American television. Her early acting gigs in Hollywood began with the lighthearted rom-com Chasing Poppy in 2003, followed by grittier films like Four Brothers in 2005 and Tyler Perry's Meet the Browns in 2008, and Medea Goes to Jail in 2009. These roles showcased her comedic timing and fierce presence, but the world really took notice in 2009 when she debuted as the bold, hilarious, and heartwarming Gloria Delgado Pritchett on Modern Family for 11 seasons. Sofia delivered scene-stealing performances that earned her 4 Emmy nominations and catapulted her into superstardom. But she didn't stop at sitcom fame. During and after Modern Family, Vergara juggled film roles in blockbusters like Chef in 2014, Hot Pursuit in 2015, and lent her voice to animated hits like Happy Feet 2, The Emoji Movie, and Despicable Me 4. And in 2024, she made a dramatic pivot, stunning critics with her chilling portrayal of the drug queenpin Griselda Blanco in the Netflix miniseries Griselda. Beyond acting, Sofia built an empire. She became a powerhouse businesswoman, launching a fashion line with Kmart, releasing her own fragrance line, and becoming a face of major brands like Pepsi and CoverGirl. With over 35 million Instagram followers, she's not just a celebrity, she's a brand. Now 53, Sofia Vergara continues to reinvent herself. As a judge on America's Got Talent since 2020, she brings both glamour and sharp wit to every episode. Jesse Tyler Ferguson as Mitchell Pritchett. Before he was cracking dry-witted jokes as Mitchell Pritchett in Modern Family, Jesse Tyler Ferguson was already making waves on the Broadway stage. His love for acting sparked early, and by 1998 he had made his Broadway debut in On the Town. But the real breakout came in 2006 when he originated the hilariously quirky role of Leaf Coney Bear in the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. Audiences couldn't get enough of his magnetic energy and comedic timing. Fast forward to 2009, Jesse landed the role that made him a household name. From 2009 to 2020, he played the ever-anxious but lovable Mitchell Pritchett on Modern Family, a role that earned him 5 consecutive Emmy nominations. But Jesse didn't stop at sitcom stardom. While juggling TV fame, he returned to his theatrical roots, appearing in A Midsummer Night's Dream in 2007, The Merchant of Venice in 2010, and The Tempest in 2015 with Shakespeare in the Park. In 2016, he took on a one-man show, Fully Committed, showcasing 40 characters in just 90 minutes, earning a Drama Desk Award for Outstanding Solo Performance. In 2022, his talent was honored with a Tony Award for Take Me Out. Offstage, Jesse also dabbled in reality TV, co-hosting Extreme Makeover Home Edition from 2020. Now at 49, Ferguson is just as relevant as ever, racking up millions of followers across Instagram, TikTok, and X. From quirky spelling bee contestant to Broadway champ and sitcom royalty, Jesse Tyler Ferguson's transformation is nothing short of remarkable. Eric Stonestreet as Cameron Tucker. Before Eric Stonestreet became the heart and hilarity of Modern Family, he was just another face popping up in the background of your favorite shows. Remember that desk clerk in Almost Famous? That was him, wide-eyed and chasing a dream. His early career was a patchwork of small but memorable roles, from a no-nonsense doctor in Girls Will Be Girls to a tough trucker in The Island, and even a blink-and-you'll-miss-it appearance in Ninja Cheerleaders. Bit by bit, he was laying the bricks for something big. But let's rewind a bit further. Eric wasn't just biding his time in film, he was everywhere on TV in the early 2000s. Whether it was Malcolm in the Middle, Bones, or American Horror Story, you could count on him to pop in, steal a scene, and leave viewers wanting more. Yet the magic truly happened when he stepped into the flamboyant, big-hearted shoes of Cameron Tucker on Modern Family. That role wasn't just a hit, it was a phenomenon. His chemistry with Jesse Tyler Ferguson, Mitchell, became iconic, and the lovable Cam became one of the most endearing characters on television. Awards, applause, and audience adoration soon followed. Post-Modern Family, Eric kept the momentum going. He voiced Duke in the Secret Life of Pets films, starred in The Loft and Confirmation, and even judged builders on Domino Masters in 2022. In 2023, he donned a new hat, playing Magnus Antis in The Santa Clauses. Now, at 53 years old, with nearly 3 million followers on Instagram, Eric Stonestreet isn't just a sitcom legend, he's a testament to how persistence, range, and heart can turn bit parts into a brilliant career. Ed O'Neill as Jay Pritchett. Meet Ed O'Neill, who didn't just stumble into iconic TV roles, he carved out a legacy across generations. Long before stepping into the sharp suits and dry humor of Jay Pritchett on Modern Family, O'Neill made waves as Al Bundy, the cranky, sarcastic shoe salesman from Married with Children. That role became a pop culture phenomenon, running for 11 seasons from 1987 to 1997 and earning him 2 Golden Globe nominations. Al's grumpy outlook and unforgettable one-liners cemented O'Neill as the face of blue-collar comedy. But O'Neill's story didn't stop there. After a few quieter years in the early 2000s, he returned to primetime glory with Modern Family from 2009 to 2020. As Jay Pritchett, the no-nonsense, yet secretly soft-hearted patriarch, Ed delivered a whole new kind of performance, wise, dry-witted, and surprisingly warm. His portrayal earned him 3 Emmy nods and 4 Screen Actors Guild Awards as part of the show's stellar ensemble. O'Neill also proved his versatility in film, from Wayne's World and Little Giants to more serious roles in The Bone Collector and The Spanish Prisoner. He balanced comedy with grit. He even lent his voice to Disney hits like Wreck-It Ralph and Finding Dory, showcasing his range across generations of viewers. In 2024, he popped back into the spotlight on Finding Your Roots and starred in FX's miniseries Clipped as Donald Sterling. At 79 years young, or as we like to say, 7 decades of Hollywood wisdom wrapped in sharp wit, Ed O'Neill continues to evolve, proving that true talent doesn't fade, it just finds new ways to shine. And there you have it, then and now, from childhood to stardom, the Modern Family cast has come a long way. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more.